Well, they're safe from the Unity purge.
Ooh, Funcom. I'm not familiar with them. Adjust the slider so the image is barely visible.
You mean like this?
Barely. Whatever works for you. So.
I guess I don't know. That's fine.
Okay, cool. There you go.
The park.
Hey guys, didn't see you there. It is Attempt to Scare 2023. And so we've got a couple games in mind, and we're gonna start with this one. It's enable outline focus.
Shout visual guidance.
Shout visual guidance. Like the character you're controlling will shout.
I don't know.
Enable subtitles will need that.
Blur, gamma, language. Alright. The menu's delayed. Just a little bit.
Third-party legal notices. There's a little option for that in the corner. The narrative experience best played in a dark room wearing headphones. Well,
we don't have those, but
in a manner that may be disturbing to some viewers. Park may manipulate graphics, audio, and control settings. It might. That's what it said. It said the game might manipulate video, audio, and control settings.
Control. So be like, oh, sorry, we turned your captions off.
Return to Atlantic Island Park.
I've returned to Atlantic Park. Oh, spooky. Scary.
I've returned to Disney Park.
Is that you?
Hey, it's me. No wonder I'm playing this because it's playing a girl.
Where's Mr. Bear?
Where's Mr.
Her eyes are very red.
I've seen Mr. Bear, Callum.
Because she's very tired of this bullshit.
It's like, I don't know. Wow, her pants are very tight.
Go and ask information.
How'd you end up here anyway?
I don't know. Well, she's gonna go inside and ask for information.
Wow, the turning's very fast. Holy crap.
Do you need to turn it down?
No, that's fine.
She said I'll
probably need it.
You have to go inside and ask for information.
I'm also very slow.
Oh. This is not, you can't run or nothing?
No, this is at normal walking speed.
Attention, patrons. The park is now closed. Please make your way to the car park at your earliest convenience.
No, I'm going
But we need to ask for information.
Press X to
interact with objects in the world. Sometimes the text blends in with that background because it's a little too bright.
Callum was born the day this place opened. This is his favorite place in the world.
It's Callum's favorite park.
Okay. Oh, there you go. I wasn't sure how to read. I wasn't sure there's a way to read it.
Yeah, it's hard to say because some games do that and some don't. So
used to infect. Okay. Someone who passed. I think that's
the park is like dedicated to them. So you're gonna ask for info, yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, okay.
What you doing here?
The vision's going all of a sudden.
Callum, help!
Hey, Lorraine. Lorraine. Don't blame yourself, Lorraine. People lose things all the time. Take a deep breath. Think about the last place you saw your son.
Yeah, you're trying to find Mr. Bear.
Hey, stop. I think your boy just ran into the park. I'll unlock the gates.
What?
How'd he get out of the car?
How'd he go so fast? Lorraine wears her pants very high.
Like, how anything? Wait, so he just ran in?
Callum.
Oh, there's a Callum button.
Wait up there for mommy, Callum.
This way.
Welcome to the park.
Callum, I told you to wait in the car.
Why can't I move?
Because you're on the escalator.
Move up the escalator.
A line drawn between the real world and the world of whimsy within.
I can do this.
On this side,
Don't.
everyday lives.
I would love it. I was doing that and Callum looks down and sees his mother going, Wah! Like, are you sure you're not the possessed one?
I wouldn't want to leave either.
Yeah, circle just calls for Callum.
Yeah.
Have a safe journey home.
Wait for mommy, Callum.
I keep hitting circle, by the way.
Wait up there for mommy, Callum.
Come on, Mom.
And then the vision goes.
Callum, I told you to wait in the car.
This way, Mommy.
Yeah, circle to call for Callum. It's so weird.
Yeah. You gotta have a shout button.
Jason!
Come back, Callum.
Why'd you say that in a spooky way?
Oh, God. The park.
L3 to talk about.
L3
now I
is
can
run.
Okay, now I can do it. I swear I was doing it before.
Stop! Callum!
Can't catch me.
Get your ass back here. I'm chasing you.
It's programmed so that you can't catch him.
Yeah, well, I'm
But
also
he shows you the way.
I'm also programmed to not have stamina, so there's that too.
Oh, you can just run forever?
Yeah. It says toggle run. Bats! They cut me off.
That giant mouth just shot a shockwave at you to stun you, so you couldn't catch Callum.
Carrie Killian is... Alright. Alright, I'm leaving.
Who? Wait,
Carrie Killian.
I don't know who that is.
Come out, sweetie.
What is that real person?
I have no idea.
Well, looks like I got past that pretty easily.
Already don't want to be here anymore.
What's this, herb? Do I need to heal?
Well, you have to have a health bar before you can heal.
I have like a psychological bar that's invisible.
What is the...
Examine shoe. Alright.
I think this belongs to Callum.
Callum lost his shoe. It's very fluffy on the inside.
Oh, he has to stay comfortable.
Or maybe it's just a...
Stop, Callum!
Over here.
Heck.
Examine plaque. That's just a light.
Chad the chipmunk, huh?
Chad the
Just a
chipmunk.
drunk guy in a suit.
Chad can be seen in daily sculpting shows in the following locations. Oh, okay.
Graffiti says this.
Chad the chipmunk worst in class. Chad can't even seem to pass. Chad gets angry, likes to fight. Chad is beaten every night. Ugh. Chad will have a dead-end job. Chad will die a useless slob. Someone wrote that on the plat. Yeah, someone just wrote that.
How do I get out of here? Oh, here's the X. Turning's crazy.
Examine.
I wonder what this
Oh god, it's
is.
a novel. That's a lot of words, actually.
And it's like cut off at the beginning. So it's not even like the whole
Keep
thing.
hitting triangle to leave it.
It's hard to know which one is the back button between triangle and circle.
Especially when they
and
don't-
X, depending on the game.
Especially when they don't tell you how to leave. You just gotta have
Yeah.
to.
Some games nowadays it's circle. Old games it was triangle, but in Sonic Heroes it was X. So
Because confirm with circle.
yeah, they did it.
Stay where you are.
Where is he? She seems to see him, but I can't see him. This is the water.
It's just a duck boat.
This is... Let me
I
on.
wonder if you're expected to get on.
Come on, Mommy.
Callum! Where did you go?
Oh, there's like a little blub there that tells you this is where you should go, I think.
Maybe.
If I do that again.
Wait for mommy.
This is like right here is where it should be.
Oh, okay.
So circle's more like a guide button.
Yeah.
At least there's a purpose.
Yeah, it tells you where to go, and she also called out for Callum because that's how she figures out where he went. But Lord knows I can't keep track of him.
Which one's the pause button? Would it be the right button or left button?
The right one.
Okay, because I'm gonna turn. Wait, that's 3 sensitivity.
It's only a 3? Oh my god.
Let's turn it
Down to 1.
Let's see. I can't apply as like delayed. There it is. It's a little better.
Wow,
Look at
it was only at 3? I'd hate to see it at 10.
You know what? Let's do it.
Turn
let's
to 10.
just see 10.
Oh my god. You'll do like a full 360 in like half a frame.
Let's do it. Well, it's actually not that much different compared to 3, but I'm also in a boat.
It might be the boat. I don't know.
All right, let's just
leave
change it back. Change it
Yeah.
back.
We'll
down.
also see how it is once you get out of the boat and
Yeah, I'll leave it at 2. I think 2 would be fine. Okay. I don't mean to delay the suspense and kill the immersion, but
Near a great forest, there lived a poor woodcutter, his wife, and his 2 children.
I'm
over
the
there.
A
wife.
boy
on the
named
right.
Hansel,
What?
and a girl
Oh, I'm stupid.
named Gretel. They were very poor and had very little to bite or suck.
Or sup.
Bite for sup. Very little to eat.
Little bite or sup.
What will become of us? The woodcutter asked his wife one night. I tell you what, husband, we will take the children
Didn't even
to the
try,
biggest
excuse me.
part of the forest tomorrow and abandon them there.
And abandon
No,
them.
my wife,
Ugh.
I cannot do that, said the man. Then we will all 4 starve, you fool. Hansel and Gretel overheard their parents talking, and Gretel began to weep. "Do not fret, Gretel," Hansel said. He crept out of the hut and gathered white stones from the ground to fill his pockets.
His weapon of choice.
White stones. Oh,
The next
there you go,
morning, the woodcutter leads the children into the forest.
Not the forest.
Before they leave, their mother gives them a slice of bread and warns them that they will get no more food that day. Clever Hansel leaves a trail of white stones behind them as they pass into the woods. When their father leaves them, the children wait a while, then follow the trail back to their parents' house.
Hansel's too smart.
They're smarter than I am.
After receiving a thorough stomping
what,
from
6?
their parents for getting lost in the woods, the children are sent to bed without any supper. Hansel tried to sneak out and collect more white stones, but found that the door was locked. "Tomorrow I will take them into the woods myself," the wife told the woodcutter.
Are we just getting a retelling of Hansel and Gretel?
Not really.
In the morning, their mother gave them a slice of bread and led them deep into the forest once again.
Ooh. You didn't get to collect stones this time, though.
Hansel broke his bread into pieces.
I know, I'm
and
getting
left
scared.
A trail of breadcrumbs to lead them safely
I would
home.
turn completely around, but that'd probably bring the immersion, so I don't
Snatched
want to do
up the
that.
breadcrumbs and his trail was destroyed.
Not the trail.
Oh, the hungry birds ate his bread.
Abandoned by their parents and unable to find the trail home.
Because he used the bread instead of stones because he didn't have any stones.
3 days.
3 days
3 days!
in the woods
With no supper.
with nothing but each other. With no sup.
They'll have to pull a Mr. Grimm and have to
The
eat each other.
children stumbled into a clearing with an exceedingly strange house. Its walls were made of gingerbread, and its windows were panes of clear sugar. Hansel, desperately hungry, ran forward and began to nibble on
Oh, it is just Hansel and Gretel.
Yeah, it's like just.
I don't remember the beginning part.
It's only because that's not in the Disney film.
The Disney film.
Originally, it's not a Disney thing, but
I've only seen the, what was it? Hansel and Gretel.
Billy and Mandy spoof.
No, I was gonna say the Hansel and Gretel Witch Hunters or whatever.
sniffing the air.
The shooter?
No, the movie.
It's like the shooter? Is this like a Red Riding Hood zombie barbecue type spiel?
No, there was a movie.
Stay with me.
I can't remember exactly what it was called.
nibbling on my awards?
But Hansel and Gretel stayed back, for the old woman
Can't even turn that far. Where's the next picture?
Mother.
There it is.
Come, children, don't be afraid.
Yeah, Hansel and Gretel Witch Hunters.
I have something
Oh.
for you.
I haven't seen it, but
It's weird.
it exists.
It's a role reversal.
Children took them and began to.
Where they hunt for the witch and kill it. I actually don't know, but that sounds. That
Like I
sounds right
said,
to
I
me.
didn't actually see it. I just remember it existed.
Nothing to fear.
Finished, and the children, still licking their sweets,
Break the immersion.
The old woman is just like coming to.
Hansel, Gretel, where you going?
The...
once inside the house, the old woman.
The controller like vibrates and stuff. It makes me think that
She
something's like going to jump out, but it's like it doesn't happen.
and put Gretel to work.
Stuffed Hansel into a cage
Cleaning
and
her up.
made turn Gretel into
I
Cinderella.
will make a good mouthful,
Cinderella.
which told Gretel.
Cinderella.
Once he's fattened up, I shall feast upon him.
No, don't do it. Can I leave the boat now? Oh my goodness.
Time passed,
No, it's the whole story.
Is this the hour they're talking about?
fearing the day that the witch would eat him. The witch, for her part, grew impatient.
Okay.
Today, I will cook and eat your brother, Gretel. Climb inside and light the
Climb
oven.
inside.
But Gretel pretended not to understand. I do not know how. Where is the opening? Fool, the old witch said. The opening is here.
Oh,
She
my
moved
bad.
to show Gretel. Seizing her courage, brave Gretel gave the witch a shove, and the old crone tumbled forward into the oven. Slid a large iron
Gretel's
sword
super strong, and she can push witches.
Yo, this is just witch hunters. Hold on.
brother Hansel, and together they lit a fire beneath the oven.
They're gonna eat the witch.
And though she screamed and begged, the children sat by the oven until her screams had stilled, and the witch was
Oh
cooked.
my goodness.
That's pretty brutal.
Well, that's what happens.
And then, because
Yep,
even
then they eat her.
children can't survive on sweets, they divided up the body of the old witch and ate
Look at their
her.
faces.
Ugh.
They turn to birds. And there you go.
And then that's it? The story ends?
Why did I have to come here? I just did a full circle. Oh! Don't eat me. You good?
Ooh. The swan got, like, beat up.
What's the point of that?
What happened to Callum? Where'd he go?
Can I get out? Am I gonna get out and the mascot's gonna jump scare me or something? All I expect is a jump scare the whole time. The swan got destroyed. Okay, so let me out.
It got beat up by Hansel and Gretel.
Swan's gingerbread and chocolate.
Cool. Okay, so
Stay where you are.
Now what?
leave. Go a different direction.
I keep thinking I
Anything.
can go. I keep
This is a
thinking I
dead
can-
end, and it just.
Hansel and Gretel. I used to read it to Callum when the electricity was shut off. Those poor children. The whole
Okay, so they
world
shut off my
against
run.
them. The forest, the birds, the old witch, even their own parents. I used to imagine that Callum and I were the kids in that story. Not mother and son, but brother and sister, hand in hand against the unkind world. We were always hungry, looking for our own house made of candy, looking for the sweetness that could take the pain
Looking for the
away.
witch to eat.
Hunger
Yeah.
leads people to desperate, terrible places where the tree branches reach like claws.
There we go.
Yeah, I think it's just during dialogue.
Mommy needs to see you, Callum.
Maybe they just don't want you to,
Outpace the game.
yeah.
Another accident. This place.
Park maintenance.
Oh god, there's like blood on the
Open the
ground.
door? That doesn't sound very good. I'm leaving.
There's a bear in there too.
I'm leaving. Saved?
This game's saved every like 10 steps.
Mommy is coming, Callum.
Whoa.
Someone's throwing rocks. But you don't have a health bar.
All I can do is walk. I mean, there's not much else to do. Just follow the light. Whoa.
There's a ride.
Yo, let me on.
Hello?
Let me on, let me on. I want to ride the squid too. It's saved.
Yeah, you're in a different area now, so.
Where's this? Okay, this doesn't say anything. Agoo.
This old thing used to make the blood run to my head. Make me dizzy.
Oh, let's get closer.
The report.
The guy just...
Holy crap.
Those poor kids.
Wait for it to on the ride. Franklin and the boys. This fellow in the chipmunk suit is making an ice carving while people took photographs. I always wanted to go over to him, but I've always been a bit wary of those suits. Give me the creeps, it's silly, yeah. Chipmunk man, he was carving and picking away at the ice, and at first we thought he was making some animal like a tiger or a lion. But as more and more ice fell away, when you first looked, it was like a human face smiling out of the block of ice. But the more you looked at it, the more you saw that there was something not quite right about the proportions. Something unnatural that made your heart begin to beat just a little bit faster, like you were prey, and that thing in the ice was the hunter. But then these teenagers walked up, and one of them made a face at the carving and said something rude to the guy in the chipmunk suit. Then he went berserk. For a few moments, it was chaos. My kind of guy. Everybody was running away from the guy who had one of the teenagers on the ground, and he was stabbing them with the ice pick, and blood was spraying, and people were screaming, and Frank and I had the kids, and we were dragging them away as fast as we could. The last thing I saw before Frank dragged me away was that the eyeball of one of the poor kids had landed in the ice sculpture, making a horrible creature look more or less alive.
My god.
That's the report.
Place is crazy.
This is the park.
People come here?
People willingly just come here.
I don't know if you're... I don't know what you're supposed to do.
Don't hide from me, Callum.
Oh. Examine this.
Oh, I remember this.
There's a picture of them.
Ugh. It's supposed to be you.
This isn't a game, Callum.
I couldn't turn for some reason.
Callum!
Ooh, behind you.
Oh.
You have to go in
Where
there.
did you go?
Oh, I have to go in the ride. Where? Let me in.
You have to find... Yeah.
It's right there. They won't let me go forward.
I can't get on while it's moving.
Oh, you have to turn it. Yeah, you have to...
Increase the speed.
You have to slow it down. So you can get on it, I guess.
And then I'm gonna climb on. I'm gonna climb aboard, and then it's gonna start.
You're gonna get on that?
I can at least get near it. I think.
Well, I think once it stops, then you can go back over to where the chipmunk guy was, and you'll be able to get on it.
Yeah, here we go.
Yeah, it's like, why would you ride that though?
Why would you? It's like, why would you want to stop it and get on? Why would? Oh, here I am, riding the Octatron,
So I guess you get trophies for riding the ride,
and then something spooky happens.
and it just becomes unsettling. It's just like,
I mean, well, I wouldn't be here anyway. This is not something I would do. Look at the moon. Look at the moon part of the being part
The
of the
entire wall
skyglass.
around you disoriented. It's gonna go so fast, the paint's gonna peel off.
Something's gonna. Ah! What is that thing? It's Grim Fandango.
I didn't know this was his game.
It's his park. Now is the octopus gonna like speak or something?
That's the shortest ride
Wow,
ever.
very
Is there
short.
someone in there?
In where?
In the booth?
Yeah, it's Grim Fandango. Well, how do you think the ride was able to stop? And start and stop? Someone had to be in it, right?
Yeah, he said to get your attention.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's gone.
Callum!
Where the freak is he opening? I guess I just leave.
Treachery hides in thoughts. Treachery that lashes like a whip and scars our insides. The first time I saw Callum, my thoughts betrayed me. I looked down at this wrinkled, red, bawling thing and I thought, is that it? We build our world from expectations, and the world that I had built for Callum was no different. He was so real, so there, and so far from my expectations. And they shattered, and as they fell in pieces, that one treacherous thought became a new foundation. All of the love that we shared, all of the warmth and goodness that followed, built on a single traitorous thought.
Follow the lights.
Come to mommy, Callum.
Mother duck said quack, 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 quack.
You quacking at me? What is that?
What is this ride?
It's like a roller coaster.
Constant crashes and 80s music. Guess it floats someone's boat.
It's like some sort of roller coaster, right?
Oh, so bumper cars.
Bumpers. Yeah. Cutscene. First cutscene after a while.
What the
The Frankenstein? Hello?
Stop, doctor! Stop it, please!
Oh, it's her in there. Shocking revelations.
What was that?
Stop! Callum!
If I knew, I'd tell you.
I don't even know where you're supposed to be going, but...
Just around.
Where are you?
Up there.
I go to the light.
Am I gonna get near? It's gonna hit me. That was gonna happen.
I don't know if that can happen. There's one here. I think no.
I'm
It's,
not playing
There's
anymore,
an accident
Callum.
report here. Moving's kind of weird. Holy crap.
what happened though? The accident report.
Employee name this.
Time and date, job titles, period. Brief description of the accident or incident. During the transport of the bumper cars into the area, one of the straps attached to the load of the truck came untied, causing a cascade of bumper cars onto Francis, who was standing directing the driver. Francis was crushed by the weight of the cars, and Francis was killed.
Did he see a doctor?
Employees see a doctor, yes. The file employees portion. Yeah.
Composition form, yes.
Dexter, the truck driver, claimed to have seen someone on the back of the load undoing the straps. Nobody else reported seeing that. The sheriff has requested that Dexter provide him with urine samples. Could have been done to prevent this accident. Double checking if the straps after transit should be mandatory and dress screen. Okay. So, basically, yeah, the truck that was transporting the bumper cars here.
Auto turn? That was weird.
Oh, God.
Bye, I guess. Like, auto turn?
Yeah, I think that's what they meant by there are some parts of the game where it will affect the controls.
Stay where you are.
Where
Don't move, car.
sometimes you don't have a choice, where like something in particular has to happen, or the game has to look a particular way.
Mm. So some dude got crushed by some cars.
Yeah, and then this car wiped out all the other cars because it's too strong. I guess you have to go up there.
Yeah. I guess. So I'm gonna do it. I can't
Up the
go
stairs.
Up the stairs.
It's a matter of
I think you
public
get ahead of
record and
yourself.
failure as a mother.
Moving up the
Once,
stairs.
when Callum was very small, I left him asleep in the car while I ran an errand. Don't even remember what it was. When I came back, the sheriff was standing next to the car, watching my boy through the window. Didn't like what I saw in his eyes. Judgment. He wrote me the ticket without saying a word. Just the scratch of his pen on the notepad. When he gave it to me, our eyes met. I know what you're going through. My daughter, Helen, she just gets some help. Help was a bolt of lightning. Help was 1,000 volts surging through my veins. Help is agony. I'd rather die. I wanted to scream. I'd rather you pulled your gun and shot me. But instead my mouth said, yes, Sheriff.
Yeah, so I guess that Lorraine is having a hard time, kind of, like, obviously she deeply cares for Callum, but, like, she's having a hard time dealing with being a parent, it seems, but she has, like, this anxiety about asking people for help. It just makes her feel weaker and capable.
Right.
That's the impression I'm getting, at the very least. I could be off. I'm not very good at, like, really understanding.
Interpreting.
I'm not good at interpreting things, but what is this note?
Continually delayed by the incompetence of the builders. The problem is that they are locals, and so they believe a lot of the rumors about what old man Henderson used to do here. They grew up on those tales. Every time a bolt comes loose or a wrench goes missing, those fools are crossing themselves against the black magic. Of course, that is why I chose this site over all the other potentials. Solomon Island is a nexus for dark energies, and the thought of all that power just dissipating beneath the earth here, it makes my skin crawl. I called in a few favors back in Brooklyn and got someone at the local academy to see if they had any interesting books about local history. Turns out they do, and it turns out that old man Henderson has some pretty strong connections to the Brooklyn crowd. Perhaps something he wrote will help me find the piece of the planes that I was missing.
Due to the fact that it's not the whole note, I don't exactly understand, but
Don't be afraid.
I wonder if that's a note about building the park, like,
Right.
to get on the Ferris wheel, and like,
Say it again.
like, people were just very weary. You can just go right. There's a
I
hole
can.
right there,
Oh,
so you don't have
my
to
bad.
walk all the way around.
Oh, my bad.